Hello. Hi, Florence.
Hello. Hi, Belle. How are you?
I'm okay. What about yourself?
I'm good, but it's just that you see, I think
Can you?
I 2-3 seconds delay, right?
Yeah. So, hi,
Blame the
Philo.
weather.
Two,
Blame the
three
weather.
second. Yeah. 2, 3 second is better than never come on. That's the thing. Hi, Grace.
Hmm.
How are you,
Hello,
Grace?
Grace.
Nice
Oh,
to
Grace is
see
very
you.
loyal. Hmm.
Nice
Every
to
week.
see you, Grace. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We're so glad that you can come and join us today. Yeah.
Hmm.
So the weather has been raining since early
Yes,
last night.
last night.
Last night,
Last night.
isn't it
Yes.
great? Yeah. In so many places also it's affected now. Yeah. So we want to apologize in advance if our line got cut off or there's a bit of a delay and a bit of a
Yeah.
lagging. We want to apologize at this point in advance first. It's not because of our system, but yeah, it's because of the rain. Yeah, the infrastructure of Malaysia telecommunication.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah, hi. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So today, something new topic for us to talk about, Florence, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, it is. We have every week we have these new topics. Anyway.
correct. Yeah,
Hmm.
but this is something new for Malaysia and for KK. It's something
Yep.
new also for Malaysia and for KK.
Quite new. Yes, quite new.
Yeah, not many development has this type of structure or layout.
Concept.
Only few.
The concept.
Yeah, only few only in KK itself. Yeah, it's about dual key. Yeah, it's about that's right. Grace, I'm so happy. Yeah, she's really into it. It's about dual key, which is true. It's about dual key. Um,
Yeah.
the concept is it's quite new, quite new in KK. And as I mentioned, there's only the new development that has this type of concept. The older development do not have this type of design, so only the new one. So everybody is looking into that type of concept right now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So shall we start to share our screen? Shall we start? Is everybody ready, or shall we wait for a few minutes? Yeah. Yeah. Pure disclaimer, whatever that we are shown today, there is no there is it's only for educational purpose. We did the research, and then PropNex is not liable for it. Yeah, and then we copyright, all the copyright are reserved as well. All the matter, it's all pure educational. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, we need to tag. So whoever joined us today, please tag your friends. Yeah, and
Yes.
share as well. Yeah, share as
Mm.
many. Yeah, just help us out. Yeah, share as many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this topic is quite new. Yeah, quite new, and that's why maybe many of you out there maybe not familiar with this topic. You don't know what is dual key, or maybe you heard about it before, but you don't know what is it actually. And then you want to know also. Yeah, what does it mean by the future family living lifestyle, right? Mm.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
future family living. Yeah. Hang on. All right. Shall we start, Florence? Are we
Sure,
ready
sure.
to rock and roll?
Yeah, ready, ready, ready.
Yeah. You are only 3 seconds delayed. That's all. I have to wait for you to say ready,
Don't
ready.
remind. I got so upset with this. Hi,
Hi,
Amy.
hi, Amy. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. As I mentioned, disclaimer. Okay, it's all pure educational. There is we are not in liable if there's any expenses lost or whatever. So this is our disclaimer. Yeah. So dual key concept. It is started in, of course, in the Western country, the first world country like Sweden, Japan, Australia, and United States, and even Singapore in 1980s. Yeah, and then after that in Singapore, in terms about Asia, Singapore the closest to us. Yeah, it dwindled off, it died down, and then it revived again in year 2009. That is where they have the Fraser Centerpoint Caspian project. But Malaysia only started the dual key properties development in year 2011. This is by the Wing Thai, Wing Thai development, and then it's for the Verticas residency in KLCC. As you can see, Malaysia is a little bit delayed in the concept, and then KK itself, of course, is a little bit delayed from KL side, right? Yeah. Just a little bit of background. This is just the beginning about dual key concept. Okay, why? What is the dual key concept? Dual key units are whereby you can stay in one and then you rent out the other one, so without compromising any privacy, and the two units are combined into one title. And then it allows people to have flexibility. So why do I say that? Is because if you own a dual key unit, you can do a lot of things with the other units, right? If you don't need that space, so you either can rent it out or you can turn it into Soho, things like that. So that's why it's called flexibility in your own unit. You can do a lot of things with it. You can make it a guest room, and then dual key property also. It's two homes share one common space. So it's two homes share one foyer, share one common space. That is the whole concept about dual key. It's like living in the landed property, a house, but this one is a condominium concept. It's a condominium concept. Okay, the sample. Let me quickly show you the sample of our dual key layout. Okay, this is Jesselton Twin Tower upcoming projects that we have. This is at Damai area. It's a dual key. The reason being dual key, as you can see, walkway coming in here. All right, can you all see that? Walkway coming in here, and then there is one key going in here, one key going in here. That is what it meant by dual key. It's all separated. Everyone has their own privacy. Okay, as you can see, this is one unit. One unit here, and this is another unit number 2. That's why you have dual key,
nice.
One title. It's huge, isn't it? You're talking about 1,600, and then if you have a small family and then you need to use the other room, the other smaller unit, as in unit number 2 for your elderly parents, they can use that, but they still have the access to your main house. Okay, so, and then both of them have a balcony. For this particular unit, both of them has balcony as well. This is Jesselton Twin Tower. Let me show you another sample of dual key. Okay, I'll show you another sample. This is Sky Million, upcoming project as well. Okay, upcoming project. Why is it dual key? You will want to ask, why is it dual key? Look at it. Okay, entrance coming here. Okay, there is one key coming in here and one key coming in here. That is why it's called a dual key unit. This one is one unit here. Okay, and this is another unit here. So one unit here, two unit here, the second unit here. This is the whole
nice.
This is the whole concept of the new concept people are emerging. That is why they call it the future living of current future living is a dual key unit. It brings everybody together. The whole unit brings everybody together. It's just that everybody have their own privacy.
So when they have like a celebration, they can always go to the main unit, right?
Exactly. As we mentioned also, you can even turn number 1 into an office or turn number 1 into a guest room. So that is what it meant by a lot of flexibility. A lot of flexibility in that sense. Later on, we will show you about how to utilize a dual key units as well, so that you get a better understanding.
Yes. Amy said suitable for teenager. It's suitable for teenager, and Grace said yes, no need to be their kakak, no need to be their maid, right? If we have teenage like teenage daughter or teenage son, put them outside, and then they clean their own space, they clean their own room, they clean their own bathroom, right?
which is true. Or even if you have, a young working profession, or a young gentleman or a lady that they started work, they want to have their own privacy, they can even stay in the smaller unit. They don't have to kacau
Yeah,
kacau the big family, the big
correct,
family
correct.
unit. They don't have to blast their music so loud, so that it would not disturb them. Or they play their games, they scream by themselves. They have their own way, their own space for them to scream, when they play games. I'm sure those gamers would love this, right?
Yeah, I think even my 11 years old son also would love it, and
Yeah.
only come to the main unit for food. Mm.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Oh my God, I can imagine that future, right? Future.
That
I
is
can
why we
imagine
call
that.
future. Yeah.
Yeah. So before we continue, right, Belle,
Mm.
about why dual key units will become the future of family living. Yeah, we
Yes.
would like to request for our audience, our kind audience, to help us to tag as many as you can, and also share. Please share our live today, our live tonight.
Mm.
Yeah. Who knows? There might be a mystery gift again at the end of the
Yes.
show. Yeah,
Yes.
at the end of the
Yeah.
show. Or
Maybe
maybe we have questions. Yeah, at the end of the
yes.
show. Hmm.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
at the same time also, if any of the audience want to ask question, please
Mm.
put it into the comment box. So at the
Yes.
end we can answer those questions. Yeah, and give us your opinion, your point of view, so that we be able to interact as well. It's
Mm.
two-way communication in a way that we want to hear what is your thoughts about the dual key as well, so
Mm.
that we all learn together in this particular
Mm.
sense. Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
quite
correct.
such a new concept in KK. So
Yeah.
if your thoughts behind it, and then you think that is good, just let us know. Yeah, just let us know, and we love to hear from you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
thank you in advance. Yeah, and
yes.
I apologize also because I think I have a 2-3 seconds delay. Yeah, the audio and the movement is not synchronized. Yeah, but it's only for today because of the weather. Blame it on the weather. Blame
Blame
it
it
on
on
the
the weather. Yes, blame it on
blame
the
it on
weather.
the weather. Yeah. So okay. So why dual key units will become the future of family living? Yeah.
Mm,
Why? Why is that? So we have four main points here. It is called balance, affordability, yeah, affordability, individuality, and also the capacity. Yeah, maybe
yes.
there are a lot more reasons, but we just touch these four main points for tonight. Yeah.
Mm,
So I would like to elaborate in a little bit detail. Yeah, for the first point, balance. Yeah, balance. What we mean by this balance? Yeah, multi-generational homes. Multi-generational, like grandfather and then father and then the children and then the
mm.
children's children's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Please, let me
multi-generational.
go generation.
Yeah, multi-generational homes. Yeah, they require accessibility. Yeah, accessibility as it houses many family members. Yeah, so the
Yeah.
dual key home. Yeah, the dual key home is designed in a way that can help each family access their own space with
Yeah.
separate entrances and keys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
while remaining close to each other, just next door, right? Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
conjoining two units while providing a common area creates the best of both worlds, privacy and also togetherness.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
Which mean if there's a birthday, everybody
mm,
can go to the main room. If you're
yeah,
having an argument, please stay away and go to your own room.
yeah. Maybe like the Western people said, I need a space. I need a
Yes,
space.
I need my space. Yeah.
I need a space. Don't disturb me. I need my space.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So hi just me, hi Arif. Yeah, thank you for being with us. And please tag your friends, yeah, as many as possible. Who knows, we have a mystery gift for you at the end of the show. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I go to the next point, yeah,
Mm,
affordability. Yeah, affordability. Compared to buying a piece of land and building a multi-generational home from scratch, yeah, from the beginning,
yeah.
families can join forces to purchase a more affordable dual key property, which offers multiple living spaces. Yeah,
Yeah.
as you show just now, Belle. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
spaces. Yeah, about 1,006 square feet. Yeah, 1,006.
Correct.
You have a multi-generational home. Yeah, so a
Yeah.
dual key property. What give us, Sam? A dual key house. Yeah, a toy house, dual key toy house. Toy house, I can give triple key also can.
Yeah. Monopoly. We give the monopoly house
Yeah,
now.
the monopoly house.
Yeah. The red. If you can, and if you can take more, we give you the red color one. If you
Yeah,
just take one, we give
the
you the
hotel.
pink
We
color
give you the
one.
hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, so the a dual key property seamlessly merges two independent living spaces under one
Mm.
roof. Yeah, under
Mm.
one roof. This is a practical and modern way for young
Yes.
adults to get a start on the property ladder and still enjoy the freedom of living independently while being close to the family. Yeah,
Yeah.
independent, but like Grace said, don't be their kakak. No need to be their kakak. So they will live at their own space independently. Ah,
Mm.
hi
Correct.
Kenneth. Hi
Yeah.
Kenneth.
I think with this also float. I mean, if you buy a land, if you build a house, there's an extra money. There's a lot of money that you need to use. And
Yeah.
then if the youngsters don't like to do gardening, the
Mm.
land is wasted. In that sense,
Yes.
it's all about
Mm.
future living. I mean, nowadays, a lot of people like to be minimalized. They like to,
Yes.
you know,
Mm.
um, convenience and things
Mm.
like that. Security, all those
Yeah,
things. So
security. I think security
exactly.
is the main point nowadays.
Yeah. So,
Nowadays.
I mean, there are times where that's why it's called affordability. When you're
Mm.
youngsters, as you say, young people, they when they start to work, their
Mm.
salary is not that high. If
Correct.
you ask them to buy a land and build a house, they might not be able to afford it. So
Yes.
that's why this particular concept
Mm.
might be more attractive for them, in that
Yeah,
sense.
because if you need to buy a land and then you want to build on your own, right? You need
Mm.
a quite huge upfront money. Yeah,
Correct.
upfront
You
money.
you need
Yes.
to have architect to design. You need to go
Mm.
to a lot of those municipality to get all the licenses. All these things.
Yes.
It adds up
Mm.
at the end. It adds up at the
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Mm. That's why
Mm.
this is the Dolki is considered as the future family living. Yeah, family
That's right.
living. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the security as well. Because when you nowadays youngsters like they work until late night at the office. Yeah, or
Mm.
maybe they go out and have yum cha with their friends until midnight. But they don't need to worry about their homes
Correct.
safety. Yeah, and
Correct.
then maybe they leave the parents, the old parents at home. They also no need to worry about their safety as well. Yeah.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, which is quite
Because
true.
yeah, quite true nowadays.
Yeah.
And then next point will be the individuality. Yeah,
Mm.
individuality. The dual key concept lets people enjoy their privacy, their freedom, and their independence that comes with having our own space, and at the same time, right, experience the comfort, yeah, and security from family who is just a door away. Yeah, if anything happen, you it's just a door away. Yeah.
Yeah.
If, far but how to say that, near but far yet far, near yet far, far yet near, something like that. Yeah. So with these individual spaces, we can design the unit to fit our own style and lifestyle. Yeah, unlike the traditional multi-generational homes, yeah, the entire house has to stick to one theme only, one
Yeah.
theme. This one blue and all blue. Yeah, but then if
Correct.
you are separate units, maybe the separate one is maybe they like the orange or the yellow or any
That's right.
color,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it won't look weird because it's separate, right? It won't look
Correct.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they can design with their own style, leaving little leeway. Yeah, leaving little leeway for customization and personalization. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
personalized. Hmm.
Yeah, that is what we meant by flexibility as well. If you
Mm.
have your own units, you
Yeah.
can design whichever way that you want. Unlike
Yes.
if you stay in a whole house, if the head of the house say, I want it to be purple theme today, then everything will be purple, right? You might not
Yeah.
like furniture, you might not like the TV, you might not like this, might not like
Correct.
that, might not like the curtain. But
Yeah.
if you have a separate unit, the dual key unit, you have the smaller unit, You can design it in any way. You can make it the most modern, or you can make it the most minimal. You can just have a futon bed and that's it, and one
Yeah.
table if you need to. So that is what it meant also, individuality. You can do it on your own, and flexibility in that sense. Yeah.
Correct, correct. Correct. So we move on to the next point, which is capacity. Yeah,
Mm.
capacity. With more than one generation, with more than one generation living under the same roof, we'll find ourselves having to schedule bathroom use and even take turns to make meals in the house. Yeah, but with the dual key units, each home is completely self-contained.
Yeah.
Self-contained and
Yeah.
features the separate kitchens, separate bathrooms, and indoor-outdoor spaces. Like what you have shown just now, they have their own balcony, right? They have their own
Yes.
balcony. Yeah. So this provides them with enough space. Yeah, with
Mm.
enough space to do their own thing. To do their own thing while being able to gather for family time whenever they want.
Yeah, which is true.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I think we need to tell the audience as well, when you look for
Yes.
dual key, look for the
Ah.
one that you interests you the most, that fits into
Mm,
your lifestyle. Yeah.
mm,
Just have to make sure that some units are just studio with a bathroom,
yes.
some are comes with a kitchen, some
Mhm.
comes with a balcony. So the audience need to know also, not all dual key would have fully equipped
Correct.
units.
Mm.
Yeah, some are
It
just on.
depends on your own preference and your own
Correct.
budget as well.
Yeah, your own lifestyle, things like that. So, just bear that in mind also when you look at the dual key units. Yeah.
Mhm.
So let me go with the next one. So this is how you utilize, dual key homes. Okay. If you are an investor, okay, you buy it for investment, a dual key investment. Look at it this way: you have one title, but you can rent it out separately. Yeah. So which means you get double income. The studio unit, you can rent it out, for example, to young couple, to working professional. As in the 2 or 3 bedroom units, you can rent it out to a family. Yeah. So which means you get two sets of rental income. Okay. If you are a young professional, you buy a dual key units. Okay. One you can stay, the other one you can rent it out. You can even rent it out, for example, to the A crew, to MAS crew, which means they in and out, in and out, in and out. They want to have a permanent home. Yeah.
Mm.
But they can just come in and out, without bothering you. And then you get one set of income. That particular income can
Mm.
help you in terms of your mortgages, in
For
terms of
for
your loan.
doctors and nurses as well, right? Because they work on
Exactly.
shift.
Exactly. So they would not bother, because there are times where all these nurses and doctors and air crews, they might just want a room. They don't want to have a full, apartment. So if traditionally, when you rent an apartment, it's only one door. They will come in and out, and then it will disturb the host of the apartment, right? So, but
Mm.
for dual key, they don't need to bother the host. Yeah, they don't need to bother the landlord. They can just go into their house, go to their units whenever they want, because they have their own key. So that is why you have a privacy as well. But the beauty of it, you get their rental to top up onto your loan, to minimize your loan, to help you out on your loan as well. Yeah. In terms of growing family, yeah, if you have a family, you just started, you just got married, and then you just got a baby, so there's only 3 of you, but you have a dual key unit. You might as well rent one out to get an extra income for that one. It's going to help you out with the expenses as well, right? But in the long run, if your family get bigger and bigger, you can just take over that particular unit and then make it your own family home. So that is why it's called a growing family. While the family is growing, you still can rent out one of the unit out. Yeah.
Correct.
As what Florence say, large family, multi-generation family. Yeah. So, the main room, the main apartment, that is your main apartment, right? And then the grandparents, they might want to have their own privacy. They might want to watch their 7 o'clock drama or 2 o'clock drama. They can always go back to to their units, to their units. So during dinner time, they can come back in. During babysitting time, they can come back in into the main room without even need to leave the house. Because there are times where if you live separately, the grandparents have to drive, or you need to pick them up to come to your home for babysitting, right? Or having a meal with them. So now everybody can live harmoniously, but they have their own privacy in that sense. I think this is so great, so great in a way that um, you still have the family life. Yeah, you still
Yeah.
can be with the grandchildren, can be with their grandparents. They still can have the lifestyle. Yeah, but
Correct.
the grandparents have their own place to go back to without walking miles and miles and miles, or without driving a car. They can go back to their home. Yeah, to their own home. Yeah. So
Just next door, right?
exactly, just next door.
Mm.
Just next door. And then because nowadays, if you have elderly parents, you want to look after them. And then if just live next door, it's easier for the family to look after them in that sense that if anything happens, it's just they don't have to drive to go to the home, right? They can just
Correct.
go to the unit next door only. Yeah. So the other way to utilize a dual key home is if you buy a dual key unit, you can actually convert. Yeah, you can convert the smaller unit into an office because now everybody is working from home. Convert it
Correct.
so you have your own space, like you're going into the office, but it's just that it's just next door. Yeah, it's
Mm.
just next door. You can convert it, and then your children can just be in the main house with the babysitters, or and you will not be disturbed. It's
Mm.
still it's going to be a very good routine that, okay, 9 o'clock, yes, I'm going to work, you just go next door instead of driving. And then you save a lot of fuel, petroleum expenses, money as well, because your
Save
office,
time as well.
yeah, and the time,
Mm.
I mean, all these are all discipline. If you have 9 o'clock meeting, you can even wake up at 8:30, get yourself ready, have your breakfast later because it's just next door, right? You
Yeah.
don't have to travel far. You don't have to travel far. Or the other
Correct.
way,
Correct.
yeah, the other way to utilize it, you have a family home. Yeah, the main apartment will be your family. The other smaller unit, you can treat it as a guest room. Yeah, so whoever that is coming around, if you have relative visiting, from overseas coming to visit you, yeah, they can stay in the guest room. Yeah, they don't have to be in,
Mm.
bothering you if they come and go. There are times where guests would like to do their own stuff, right? So that will be their own private space in that sense. Yeah.
Oh,
So
like what
this,
we're having right now, if like in the landed house, we have a
yeah,
guest room. We have a guest room, but under the
exactly.
same roof, right? Now they
Correct.
separated it already. Then the future
Yeah.
living, they separate it. Mm.
Yeah, future living, they separate it because there are times where if you have guests, there are times where they just want to do their own things. They want to go out on their own. So if convenient, why it will be inconvenient, they might feel they'd be inconvenient to the host, whereby if they have a guest room with a separate key, they can just, they would not need to bother the main house, the main, I mean, the
The
relatives,
host.
right? The host. Yeah, they would not need
Mm.
to bother them. So this is the 6 ways that we can think of how to utilize the dual key home, how you can make use of it. Yeah, it's not just rent one out and stay one. You can use a lot of way flexibility, as we've been, at the beginning we said flexibility. That is why utilizing it, showing you this way, it's the flexibility of using a dual key home. Yeah.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Any
Mm.
questions so far from the audience?
Yeah.
Anything?
Any question? Hi, Yun Lai. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Any questions so
Yeah.
far? No question, Flo? Because I can't see if there's anything
No
in the comment.
questions so far, but we need them to tag as many as possible and
Mm,
share this page. Yeah,
yes.
and then we have just posted. We have just shared the link to in the comment box to the teaser video, Bell. The teaser video.
Okay, okay.
So we need the audience to click the link and give a like.
Like,
A
yes.
like.
We
Mm.
just need you to like it only. Yeah, like it only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you click the link and you know what we are talking about. This is
Yeah.
just a the teaser video for the Sabah team, Sabah
Yes.
committee team. Yeah,
Yes.
because we have a convention coming soon on the 13th of September.
The
Yeah, so
PropNex convention.
the
Yeah.
PropNex convention. Yeah, PropNex convention. So Sabah team has participated in the talent competition. Talent competition. So this video is the teaser video. Teaser
Yeah.
video.
Please help us
Mm,
to like it. The more like
yeah.
we get, the higher the chances that Sabah is going to win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the link. And please help to forward or help to share to your friends, family on this link as well, and get them to like it as well. Yeah. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Thank you in advance.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
in
Thank
advance.
you.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, really
Yeah, really,
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. So we go to our next next slide, right?
Yes. Can
Yeah.
you see it, Flo? Yeah.
Yes, I can. I can.
Delay here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we this slide is about some list of the dual key properties in KK. Yeah.
Mm.
This one on the screen is the development, those developments that has already been completed. Yeah, been completed. Known as Airport Sovo. Airport Sovo is in near Tanjung Aru, Jalan KKIA. Yeah, the
Mm.
KKIA Road, Kepayan there. Yeah, Airport Sovo. And the other one, Bukit Bantayan Residence. Bukit
Mm.
Bantayan Residence is in Inanam. Yeah, Inanam. And then K Avenue is in Kepayan, right? Is in
Yes,
Kepayan.
it's in
Yeah.
K Avenue is still upcoming. It's still building. Yeah.
Oh, it's still building, huh?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
completed yet. Yeah.
Oh yes, it's still building, not
Yeah.
completed yet.
I
And
think. Yeah.
Element Utara is in Manggatal.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in Manggatal, yes. And then these are also the projects, the properties which are still under construction as well. Yeah,
Mm.
the crown is in KK City. Yeah, Likas View in Likas, Sky Million Residence in Jalan Pintas, Nosop there, Kobusak. JTT, Jesselton Twin Tower at Damai near the QE2. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then beside the City Mall. And
Yeah.
Coral Bear is located in Sutra Harbor area. Yes, wow,
Correct.
many, right? Yeah, these
Yeah.
are few properties. Yeah, that we managed together, which has the dual key concept. Yeah, dual
Yeah.
key concept in KK. Yeah, in KK.
Yeah. That's why at the beginning we say the idea, the concept, it's coming up. It's
Yes.
coming up. All the new development would have this type of concept. So previously, if you look at the older condominiums, they don't have this type of concept at all. It's just a very traditional way of doing a building or develop a condominium or apartment. But
Yeah.
nowadays you can see more and more. All the upcoming one, the Crown, Likas Views, Alien,
Yeah.
JTT, Coral Bay, K Avenue, because they see that this is the future living. Yeah, the future living for a young family or for a young professions, and then they see what they can get out of it as well, for a buyer, what they can get out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just from the list itself, you can see about six projects are still under construction. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not completed yet.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah, from here you can see that this will be the future family living concept.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. So after what we spoken, to summarize everything, we will give you the advantages and the disadvantages. Okay. So what are the advantages? The advantages is higher yield. Why do we say that is higher yield? Imagine if you rented out both. Yeah, both the main one and the smaller one, the unit 1 and unit 2, all under the same roof, right? So you rented out both. So you get double rental income. Yeah, you get the double rental income to cover your mortgages or to cover your loan. So that is why you call it the higher yield. You get the higher income for the 2 units. Yeah. Instead of traditionally, you just rent 1 unit, you only get 1 income, right? So the main one, if you can rent it out for 1,005, and then the other one maybe 1,002 or 1,000, total 2,005. by, traditionally maybe you only can rent out 1008, so you get additional income out of these two units, right? And then
Mm.
the other thing is, the second advantage that we found out is that lower maintenance fee, or the other one, or the other words they call it is the strata fee, but usually we call it the lowest, the maintenance fee. Yeah, the maintenance fee. Why we say that? Because it's under one title. The square footage is like that, and then the maintenance fee is per square footage, right? So you can imagine you get double income, but you pay lower maintenance fee in that sense. Okay. You still pay the same maintenance fee. Yeah, you still pay because it's by square footage, you still pay for it, but you get double income to cover it up. So that's why it's lower in that sense. Yeah, lower in that sense. So the third one is privacy. As what we have said earlier, privacy, everybody would have their own private area, by whether you are young couple, or you are, the grandparents, or as what Grace say, the teenagers, or you are in your 20s, your young profession, you want your own space, and then that is why we call your own privacy. You will not disturb. There would not be any disturbance from each other. You can anytime you can go back to your own space. Yeah, you have your own space in that sense. Yeah.
Yes,
So
correct.
yeah.
Mm. And then, other than that, we have seven advantages, right, Belle?
Correct.
So,
Yes.
Belle has already explained three of them. So, the fourth one will be easy management and maintenance. Yeah, easy management and
Mm,
maintenance. So, since the landlord and tenant are living next to each other, so the rent
mm.
collection will be easier. Yeah, just knock on the door. It's 31st.
Hello, hello. Your rent is
Hello,
due.
your rent is due. Yeah, and then it's easier even if like the rental is usually the tenant will pay online, right? Will pay online. So the facts that they practically know that the landlord practically know the immediate neighbor is the tenant. Yeah, so there will ease the problem. Yeah, will ease the problem of
Yeah,
rental collection in the event of late payment. In the
yeah.
event of late payment, yeah, it's because it's just only a step away from the main house.
True,
Yeah, from the landlord
true.
house. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anything goes wrong at the rented unit in terms of maintenance as well. The owner is just next door. Let's say
Mm,
the tenant house facing the plumbing problem, or maybe the light bulb. Yeah, the
yeah,
light bulb problem. So the landlord is just next door. And if
yeah,
the both units also rented out, yeah, and the owner need to enter the other unit only. Yeah, so it's generally arranged. It can arrange for repair at more flexible or suitable time. Yeah,
true, true.
because it's just next to each other.
Yeah,
Mm. So
yeah,
they,
which is
yeah,
true.
it's easier. Easy
Mm,
management, and easy for the maintenance as well. Mm.
yeah,
Easy to manage to collect the rent, and easy to arrange for the maintenance if needed.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One is the landlord knock on the door for the tenant. The other one is the tenant knock on the door to the landlord.
Yes, yeah, because the pipe burst or whatever, something
Yes,
like that.
that's right.
So it's fair and square, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah, so the next point will be the potential solution for high mortgage payment for first time house buyers, or for the couples, just couples without children, or the singles and the small family. Yeah, for the couples or the newlywed or young family without children, or even singles, yeah, or teenagers who do not need large space because maybe they are staying alone like that, or just
Mm,
husband and wife, yeah, no children yet. So they have the option for the smaller unit and rent out the bigger unit, or for the first time house buyer, right, they prefer the bigger unit and they rent out the smaller unit. So the rental from the rented unit can ease the burden of the monthly installment, mortgage installment for that unit. Yeah, so this is like cost saving as well. Yeah, cost
yeah,
saving as well.
yeah,
Like you have explained just now, right, Belle?
yeah,
One
yeah,
rent, one stay, like that.
yeah. That's why we see it as an advantageous, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely it's an advantage.
yeah,
Yeah. So then, I think the sixth advantage is multi-generational household problem. Yeah, yeah. Many of the Gen X are
yeah,
having problem to buy their own house. Yeah, they have problem buy their own house. They can't afford. They can't afford
mm,
to live home. Yeah, they can't afford to live home as cost of renting or buying a new house is beyond their reach. Yeah,
yeah,
beyond their reach. At the same time, they want to have their own life. They don't have enough money, but they want to have their own life. They want to have their own space, right? So
yeah,
on the other hand, some individuals also facing problem with difficulty with having problem with their elderly parents needing
yeah.
to live nearby. Yeah, just what you mentioned just now. We need to take care of the elderly as well. So
That's right.
this multi-generational household are
Yeah,
looking for housing that is independent of one another. Yeah,
yeah.
independent of one another, but still within reach because it's next door. Yeah.
That's
So
that's right.
yeah, this
Yeah,
modern family, we call it modern family situation, can be
mm,
overcome by dual key unit, as
yeah,
this dual key concept allow them independence from parents, but safety of having a family member just right next door.
yeah. That is so important, right?
Very,
At the
very
same time,
important.
also at the same time, give. I will give an example for the parents. Yeah,
Mm,
those that who have a 20-year-old, just started work. Their salary is only like 1,005 or 1,008. The
mm.
parents, instead of just giving them to stay there, they can charge even minimal, right? Like 100, 200 as a rental fee. So
Yes.
that would actually discipline the
Correct,
youngster
correct.
to save money for the next
Uh-huh.
time. Because this is
Mm.
real life, right? In a way that it
Yes.
is real life that you still need to pay a little bit. When you
Yeah.
go outside, when you stay on your own, you still need to pay a little bit. So this type of arrangement can be made, from the family
Yeah.
side, right? Yeah.
Don't pamper them, right? Don't pamper
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing is
Have
free.
to work.
Nothing is free.
Yeah.
Nothing
Have
is
to
free.
work. Yeah.
Have to work. Even though 100, 200, at least they know what is called responsibility as well.
True. True. Yeah. Very
So
true.
this is one way of the parents teaching their young teenage son or daughter, right? Yeah,
True. True.
about living.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
but they sometimes they also feel like they like don't feel comfortable of doing that, but they have to teach their children. So just put them next door. Just put them next door, right?
Just
Yeah,
put
if
it
they're
next door.
worried, yeah, because they're worried and then they don't want to pamper, so just put next door. Just next
True.
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, next to them. It's
True.
easier.
Very true.
Yeah. So they have ease of mind as well. What will happen to the children like that. So they have ease of mind as well.
Yeah. True.
And
True. Very
then
true.
the last point is the alternative use.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
yeah, the dual key living concept is extremely versatile, and alternatively can be used as an office, like Belle you explained just now, used as an
Mhm.
office. Once again, saving the rental income plus travel time and travel costs. Yeah,
Yes.
travel costs. Instead of renting an office elsewhere, the business owner can convert the smaller unit or the studio unit into their office. Thus,
Yes.
they will save money, and also they save money for the rental and also save time to travel, especially during the traffic very congested.
Jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
traffic jam. Yeah, because sometimes during peak hours, right, they reach office like instead of 1 hour, maybe they only can reach 2 hours. So by the time they reach office, the meeting is adjourned. Mm,
Yes. Yeah. You save
yeah.
on petrol money, you save on your car maintenance, you save on your time, you save on your meal outside. If you
Yeah.
you know if you work in corporate life, lunch easily can go from 12 ringgit to 15 ringgit per person per day, right? So those
Exactly.
are the few things that you save. That is why it's called alternative use as well. There's a lot of cost saving
Yeah.
that ties with this particular door unit if you're using it this way. Yeah.
Mhm. Correct.
Yeah. So we already spoken about the advantages, see how great it is, and then the utilization of the dual key units.
Yeah.
And now we're going for disadvantages. Why? As you can see, the advantages outweighs the disadvantages, right? So that is
Yes.
why this concept is coming more often. You'll be able to see more development in this particular concept. Higher entry costs. Why is it higher entry costs? Yeah, of course, if it's a dual key units, you need to have a bigger space, right? Bigger square footage. So if it's a bigger square footage, of course, you need to pay a little bit more. Unless, if the development give you there's a special campaign or special promotion. But if it's not, the upfront money that you need to put out, yeah, will be a little bit higher because the selling price is a little bit higher. Yeah, in that sense, that is what it meant by higher entry costs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then another disadvantage of the dual key concept is cannot sell separately. Yeah, you
True.
cannot sell it separately. So although having two separate units in one title can
Mm.
generate higher yield, but these two units, right, cannot be sold separately. So even though maybe when you have a buyer, when you buy this unit, and then in the future, after many years, you want to sell it, and you have a buyer, but the buyer doesn't like this concept because they have big family. Yeah, and they prefer the traditional way of staying in under one roof. So
Mm.
if they want to purchase your house, they need to uh, come up with quite a lot of additional cost to renovate the
Yeah.
whole house and become one
Correct.
unit. Yeah,
Yeah.
so because you cannot sell it separately, so either you find a buyer who likes the concept, or you have to do the renovation to make it one
Yeah.
unit. Yeah, so
Break
this
down
is
the
one.
wall.
Yeah, break down the wall, and it's not easy to reconvert it into a single property. Yeah,
True.
it's
True.
not
True.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
then
yeah. That is why it's under just one title. That is why you can't sell
yes.
it separately as well because it's all under one title.
Yes, under
Yeah.
one title. You cannot
Yeah.
sell separately. If you have to sell it together with the concept. Yeah, together with the
True.
concept.
True. Yeah.
And then the next I think the last in disadvantage will be the restriction. Yeah,
Mm.
for the owner, the house owner who is using the smaller or the studio unit as their office, there will
Mm.
be a restriction on the number of non-resident to be engaged in the business or allowed in the unit. No signage, no billboard is allowed, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
is restriction on the office expansion due to the small size as well. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
say right now you are using it at your office. Maybe after 1 2 years you expand your business, but you cannot expand that smaller unit to bigger units, right? Because the
True.
other
True.
bigger units you are using it for your family home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have the smaller unit as your office now, and you want to expand it, you cannot, and you want to advertise it, you cannot put the signage outside your units,
True.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is one of the disadvantages for the smaller units lah.
Yeah,
Mm.
at the same time also there's all this restriction, if you go to a condominium, there's all this restriction on visitors as well. You
Yeah,
can't have
and then
so many visitors coming in all at one time and all
yes,
the time. Your
yeah,
neighbors might not like it, so that is
yes,
one
of
of the
course.
restriction as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to
And
bear
then
in
when you are a business owner, right? Of for sure
mind.
you want to register your business, and then you need an address. Yeah, you
That's
need
right.
an address. So this in a sense that you have to disclose your home address as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So
That's right.
many owners they feel reluctant to disclose their house address, yeah,
That's right,
to
because
the
of
public.
privacy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's privacy.
privacy. Yeah.
Yes.
So audience, as you can see from our talk today, from our sharing today, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages and how you can utilize. Let me stop share for a minute. How you wait how you can utilize a dual key units, right? So with these dual key units, it's up to individual how they want to use this concept. The flexibility is there, how they want to use this concept and how they want to maximize, whether they want to maximize in terms of the income or they want to maximize the space. So it's all up to individual as well. We want to show you, we want to do these dual key units because it is upcoming concept in KK, and then there are few new development which is upcoming. We just want to share what we find it quite interesting. We find it quite interesting, and it's quite useful also, in that sense.
Correct.
Any question from the audience?
Yeah. Any question?
Yeah. No
No
questions
question.
so far.
All
Very
good.
Yeah. Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne. Thank you for watching.
Joining us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if there's no question, please share and like our page, and then also subscribe to our YouTube page as well. So the more the merrier. The more the merrier, and then the more that we can share with you next time. And then we want to ask the audience as well at the same time, what are some of the topics that you want us to share with you next time? You can just drop us a note. Drop us a note and let us know what are the topics that you think that it will be interesting, and then you think that it will be quite useful for you as well. Quite useful
Correct.
for you. So don't forget to click onto the link and like our page. At the same time, Florence, we are doing the 14 days challenge, right?
Yes.
Doing
We have
the
announcement, right?
And don't forget, if any of those audience, if any of those projects that you find that you want more information, you can always PM us. You can always call us with this number. You can scan our QR code. And then from if you want to know more about the project, just let us know. Myself and Florence will be very glad to assist you as well.
Yes.
That's right.
I think my line is better towards the end. Oh my God.
No more 3 seconds. Sorry, no more 3 seconds delay.
Oh my God. It's only get to the normal at the end of the show. It's so unsupportive. No more rain. It's still raining here. It's still raining here. Flooding some more. Flooding some more.
Audience, please look up for our page, and then we'll be glad to see you again next week. Okay. Thank you very much
for
for joining
topic.
us.
Hopefully next week no raining already. So it's no more delay.
Down. Thank you
It's
very
so
much.
annoying, the delay, right? Thank you very much for being with us. We will look into the taggings, the tagging who tags the most, and we will give you a prize. We will give you a prize later on.
Stay safe. Okay, stay safe and be kind to each other. We want to be, we want to accept all the love that we can get. All right.
Yes. Thank you so much. Good night. See you again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye-bye.